Ops 9, traffic off your left Cessna passing in car. Do you have the Cessna on Alpha?
I have the Cessna on Alpha.
Ops 9, pass behind that Cessna and then proceed on Alpha.
Check. Okay, so your microphone, it needs to be uncomfortably close to your mouth. If you're not uncomfortable, it's probably not too close. When you speak, you need to speak uncomfortably loud. You'll be able to hear yourself back.
Okay.
Yep. I can hear you fine. You can hear me fine?
I can hear you fine.
So you have little knobs on the actual headphones itself if you want to adjust your own volume.
Here?
So, yep. So if you want to make it a little bit louder or quieter or whatever, you can go through and do that. Yeah. It's weird to get used to talking over a radio. You really got to kind of bark things up, but you're doing good. Okay.
Okay, so now I can hear myself.
Cool. So we are doing a GPS systems checkout. So this boots up and tells us when things are expiring. We're good. We don't care about this stuff. We only care about the base map. So we're going to hit continue. This is going to say that this is on the left-hand side, this is on the upper-hand side, this is on the out of view, this is on the out of view, this is showing to, this is showing on, blah, blah, blah. It's just there to kind of tell us what's going on. We have about 38 gallons on board. And we burn about, 8.5 is good. Continue. Okay, so GPS system is good. Check.
Okay, GPS check. iPad GPS connection check.
So this one's going to be tricky. System, connect setup, manage devices. Okay.
Here.
So we got to go through. We're going to pair this thing.
7974883.
Yep, okay. That's connected. John's iPad 2018 is connected. So we can go back to our checklist. That's a check-off list.
Okay, check on the iPad connection GPS. The weather, listen and record.
Cool. Okay, so we need to get to... I'm still learning this thing. Nearest airport, BJC, frequency, ATIS.
BHL, consult NOTAMs for additional information. Alamosa and Mile High Vortex out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Quebec.
Quebec.
Metro Airport information. Quebec. Time 2047 Zulu weather. Winds 110 at 10. Visibility 50. Sky condition. View cloud 7000. 2000 scattered. Temperature 18. Dew point -2. Altimeter 2975. Remarks. Alto cumulus standing lenticular distant northwest over the mountains.
297.
Lane and departing moving 12 left and 12 right. No Cereman.
Excellent. Okay.
Center tower has split frequencies.
So good.
South contact
Okay,
tower
weather check.
123.905.
Radio check. We can skip that. So hit the skip button.
Okay.
The yellow skip button.
Skip on the radio check. Flight instruments set.
So,
Advise on initial contact.
shut up. Cool. Yep. Good.
Flight instruments check. Transponder altimeter.
On alt. Yep.
Alt. Okay.
Check.
Check.
Cool. Next.
Next before takeoff and run up.
Okay, so we're going to hold off on that checklist because we're going to actually need to taxi to where we need to go right now.
Okay,
so
let me get my sunglasses real quick.
No worries.
It is bright outside.
It is frickin' bright out, and it's only going to get worse.
Indeed.
Goddamn clear sky day, though. This is great.
Yeah. All right, I am good.
Okay, so down by your rudder pedals, these things do two things. I can move the pedals independently. That's our rudder in the back, so we can actually see that thing moving when I do this.
Roger.
The top of the pedals independently are brakes.
Okay.
So the top of the toe, when I push forward on both my toes, physically stops the aircraft when we're on the ground.
But you have to push both to activate the brake?
Well, no. You can push just one.
Okay.
But if you want to go in a straight line, you got to push both.
Gotcha.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to throttle up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to let us drift forward just a little bit.
All right.
And I'm going to stop us by stomping on my brakes.
There we go.
So I'm now going to say your aircraft. You're going to acknowledge.
Okay. My aircraft.
Your aircraft. What I want you to do is I'm going to let go of the brakes. I want you to let us roll for a second and then push on both brakes.
Roger. All right. Brakes now.
Beautiful. Okay. My aircraft.
Your aircraft.
My aircraft. Okay. Cool. So we're just doing that's just to make sure that our brakes are actually working, although slightly squeaky. If you want, you have an air vent right here that you can open up. It's not going to work amazingly well on the ground, but it will give you a little bit of colder air.
You just twist this?
Yep, just twist it open. It's like the whole assembly like pops out when you twist it correctly.
I got you.
Like pull it.
Like that?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
you twist it out and there's like a hole in it that lets air out.
Cool. I'm holding onto your iPad so it doesn't fly out.
No. I'm using you as my little checklist bitch today.
Yeah.
So, a very mean thing you can do to people who have no idea what they're flying, which I'm not going to do to you today because I'm not that mean.
Thank you.
But you get in the ground and you start just, like a car. You just, hey, I'm steering around.
And then you throttle it?
No.
And then you just...
It's just that this thing doesn't do nothing.
Oh.
But you steer like it is doing something.
Gotcha.
And then what you do is you say, well, hey, do you want to drive? And people are like, oh yeah, I know how to drive a car. Cool, I want to drive. And so they start going. You're like, okay, take us over there. And say they do this, and then you do that. And whatever they do, you just do the opposite of.
Gotcha.
Oh God, it's hilarious to see how fast people panic.
Because I'm guessing you're actually steering by the braking,
Yep.
right? By different pressure on either the left or the right.
It's a combination of things. We stay off the brakes as much as we can. I can just use the rudder. Like, this is no brakes. I can kind of guide us, but if I want really precise steering, I got to use the brakes.
Right. You're using
it's a
the
combination.
rudder. It's a combination.
Yep. So the rudder does pull on the front wheel a little bit. It's not intense, but it's enough that we can get things kind of done.
Gotcha.
So, taking a look out, there's no one out here, so I'm going to taxi out onto this little area. Once again, we're in the non-movement area, so I don't have to be talking to anyone. In the meantime, I'm going to start getting frequencies set up.
Okay.
121. Oops, nope. One 1.7. Cool. Get back on this line. So this is our ground frequency. We're going to taxi out a little bit.
Okay.
And what we're looking for is the point where the actual tower can see us. The tower is about right there. It's behind those hangars right now.
All right.
That's the tower.
I gotcha.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to taxi out to the end of this line where it kind of starts turning. I'm going to stop and I'm going to call out to them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to announce to them who I am. So, sorry.
Metro Ground, Skyhawk 315 Delta Mike on runway 3, requesting taxi back to McAir.
So what that guy just said was Metro Tower, Cessna, wherever the hell he was, I'm at runway 3. Who I'm talking to, who I am, where I am, and what I want.
Right.
So I'm going to contact him. Metro Ground, this is Cessna 5138 Romeo at the East T hangars with information Quebec, looking to taxi to the active for some touch and goes, followed by a departure to the north.
Okay.
I'm going to steal this over for a second because this is a really handy way for me to quickly mark off what he tells me.
Metro Ground, Cessna 5138 Romeo is with you at the East T hangars, looking to taxi to the active with information Quebec.
This is 5138 Romeo, Metro Ground, runway 12 left, taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 3.
Taxi via Alpha to 12 left, hold short of 38 Romeo.
This is 38 Romeo, say VFR direction.
We'd like to do 1 or 2 patterns and then depart to the north.
This is 38 Romeo, roger.
Cool. Okay, so he told me, came back, said, you're taxiing to 12 left, so that's the runway way down there. Taxi via Alpha, which is the runway, the taxiway that we're now proceeding onto. That line we just passed,
yeah,
that is the movement area line. I'm not allowed to go out here without his permission.
Gotcha.
He told me to taxi down this way, so taxi on Alpha towards 12 left. 12 left is down here, taxiway Alpha is this stretch of taxiway. He told me to hold short of runway 3. So So I'm going to come down here. I am not allowed to cross runway 3 yet. There is a runway that crosses parallel to us. See how that big black bar goes?
Yeah.
That's runway 3. We're going to hold short of that, so I'm not allowed to enter that environment. You kind of see those blinking lights embedded in the pavement?
Yeah.
That's the runway threshold.
Okay.
Anything beyond that line is legally part of the runway. So he's asking me to hold short, probably because this guy.
Right.
So I'm assuming he's going to have him taxi onto 3.
Okay.
That being said, I'm going to be a little bit overcautious, and I'm going to hold short of Romeo 4, just in case there's been some confusion. It doesn't really hurt anyone. There's no one really behind me. At this point, we're just waiting for him to figure out. He's
ground, Skyhawk 1201 Echo, off runway 12 left, that's Alpha 5, request taxi to McCarran.
That's the guy talking.
101 Echo, Metro Ground, taxi via Alpha, runway 3, Bravo 3.
Bravo, we'll taxi via Alpha, runway 3, Bravo 3, 01 Echo. Metro Ground, Skyhawk 269, Delta, Delta, we're at Western, let's move back.
Okay.
Touch taxi.
He's not crossing our runway, so we're going to
269,
advance.
Delta, Delta, Metro Ground, runway 12 left, taxi via Romeo 4, hold short of Alpha.
Romeo 4, hold short of Alpha.
So there's going to be a guy coming up here, because that's Romeo 4 right there. So this guy isn't taxiing onto Bravo, so I can advance. I'm just kind of being cautious.
Right.
Number 3, Romeo, cross runway 3 without delay, continue taxi to runway 12 left via Alpha.
3 without delay, 3 at Romeo on Alpha.
So without delay is basically like, hey, get a move on, bub.
Right.
So at this point, there's nothing else that really interesting happens till we get to our runway. Would you like to drive for a bit?
To where?
Straight. Just follow this line straight as an arrow. So your aircraft?
My aircraft.
Your aircraft. So what you're trying to do is trying to keep the plane centerlined on that line. And it's a little tricky. It's easy to kind of warble around.
Right. Delta, Delta, behind the traffic on crossing on runway 3. Continue taxi in via Alpha, cross runway 3 and say directional flight.
God, this guy just does not know what the hell he's doing. This ground controller is very inconsistent.
Oh, the guy in the tower you're talking to?
Yep.
Taxi to East T hangar.
Vanessa 636
Oh, he knows what he's doing. It's just that several times I've seen him
via Alpha
mess up things or handle things in a weird way.
Oh, in the past?
Yeah, it's just like he doesn't have a,
Delta, Delta, behind the Bonanza, cross
he doesn't have a confidence yet.
Taxi runway 1 to left, say directional flight.
There we go. Okay.
Ready,
we'll... Getting used to steering by the pedal.
It's very weird, because like your brain wants to do this thing.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't do nothing.
69 Delta, Delta.
And directional flight?
We'll be southbound towards Red Rock.
Southbound, thank you.
Subtle movements.
Yep.
Oh, and I think I have the bad headset because I heard it go out on one ear.
Which ear did it go out on?
My left ear, so
Okay.
only the right ear worked.
All right, fair enough. What? Face me for a second? Okay, it's the spider one. Okay. We can swap out for the other one if it gets annoying.
It doesn't happen all the time. I mean, it's not you doing it right now. Okay, how's this?
You're a little bit to the left. I can actually see it almost on my left tire. So sorry, you're to the right. So come a little bit to the left. Right about there is perfect.
Oh, whoosh!
Oh, bird.
Ah, bye-bye, bird. Okay.
Metro Ground, Skyhawk 39 expect.
Okay, my aircraft?
Your aircraft.
My aircraft. So what we're going to do now, this is called the run-up area. We're basically going to put the engine to its paces
Romeo 4 Alpha, cross runway 3.
and make sure it's in a healthy condition before we take off.
Right.
I do not want to have an engine stall during climb out. That's the worst place in the world to lose an engine. So we're going to put the engine through some stress here to go, okay, if you're going to fail now.
Right.
390 expect.
So we come up, we're going to come up to this line, parallel to it. And we're going to park here for a couple minutes.
Okay.
This is that checklist that you were looking at last time. Checklists. Okay.
Okay, parking brake set.
Park brake set.
Check. Avionics power switch on.
Avionics is on.
Check. Cabin doors and windows closed and locked.
Closed and locked. Check.
Are you parking at the...
Closed and locked. Check. Flight controls free and correct.
So what we're doing is we're making sure that all my inputs actually do what I expect them to do.
Okay.
Which they do, so we're good.
Check. Flight instruments set.
We're going to adjust this thing again. Hopefully get a little bit close to accurate. Altimeter set, we're good.
Okay, check. Fuel quantity checked.
Fuel quantity is checked.
Checked. Check. There we go. Fuel selector valve, both.
Fuel selector on both.
Both. Check. iPad Bluetooth GPS connection connected.
We have done that.
Checked. Mixture below 3,000 feet is rich.
Yep.
Check. Elevator trim takeoff.
Elevator trim takeoff. Check.
Check.
With Quebec.
The rudder trim, if installed, to takeoff.
Skip.
Whoops. Okay, skipping. Throttle, 1,700 RPMs.
Throttle, 1,700 RPM. Check.
Check. Lean engine, 1.5 turns, rich of peak.
So what we're going to do right now, we're looking for this to climb and that to start dying. 1, 2, 3 half turns. Check.
Check.
1 kilo Mike, what was your direction of flight?
Magnetos. RPM drop should not exceed 125 RPM on either magneto or 50 RPM differential between magnetos. Check.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right magnetos only, see an RPM drop, back to both, go to the left magnetos only, RPM check, go back to both. The ignition switch controls both magneto systems. We can isolate them to test them. We're good. Check.
Check. Carburetor heat for RPM drop, check.
Carburetor heat actually drops. If it doesn't drop, we know the carb heat isn't working.
Okay, so check.
Yep.
Oil pressure, green.
Oil pressure's in the green, check.
Check. Engine instruments and ammeter, check.
Ammeter is neutral or charging. We're good, check.
Check. Suction gauge, check.
Suction gauge, check.
Check. Idle throttle greater than 500 RPM.
So now we're going to pull the throttle to idle and make sure the engine doesn't fall beneath 500 RPM. It doesn't, we're going to turn back to our actual idle of 1,000. Check.
Check. Throttle 1,000 RPM.
Check.
Check. Radios set.
Radios set, check.
Check. Autopilot if installed.
Off, skip.
Skip. Beacon as on as required.
On.
On, check. Navigation lights on as required.
Let's put on strobe lights and position lights, check.
Check. Strobe lights on as required.
On, check.
Check. Radios set.
Set, check. That's twice, isn't there? Huh, let's fix that.
Yeah, it's in there. Come on, check there. Throttle friction lock, adjust.
Adjusted, check.
Check. Brakes, release.
Brakes released.
Alright, and this headset is crapping out on me again.
Okay, do you want to swap now?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Let's do it right now over here.
Here, hold the iPad real quick.
Doesn't gotta be pretty. Yep, shove her in there.
Center Tower, Scout 998 Delta Whiskey, we're on the downwind, we're going to do a full stop.
This is 998 Delta Whiskey, Metro Tower, change runway 12 left. Runway 12 left, clear to land.
12 left, clear to land, 8 Delta Whiskey.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I hear fine. You're working good now?
This one now it's dead in the other ear.
Oh god, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Great Delta Whiskey, cancel your landing clearance and continue down when I'm going to depart somebody before you come back in. Great Delta Whiskey, continue downwind, cancel your landing clearance.
Continue downwind, 8 Delta Whiskey.
And who called ready to depart to runway 12 left?
It was Skyhawk 269 Delta Delta, holding short of 12 left, southbound departure.
Good afternoon, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, 12 left, fly runway heading 269 Delta Delta.
Metro Tower, Cessna 5138 Romeo is second in sequence for 12 left, holding short for pattern work.
I think the headset works now, or maybe, oh, wait a minute. The volume was just down in the other ear.
Testing, 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 testing. Yeah.
There we go. That works.
Cool.
Freight Delta Whiskey, turn base.
Turn base, 8 Delta Whiskey.
By the way, this is very cool.
Kilo Mike, ready to go number 2.
Oh, this is really cool.
12 left.
For 5138 Romeo, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, 12 left, fly runway heading, 38 Romeo.
So,
31 Kilo Mike, Metro Tower, hold short, runway 12 left.
Hold short, 12 left, 1 Kilo Mike.
this guy's got a little bit of a hornet's nest. And so he's had trouble getting us out here, so we're going to expedite this. Okay, so
Whiskey, runway 12 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 8 Delta Whiskey.
off the brakes.
Metro Tower, Skyhawk 5290.
Looking for 55 knots.
5.5 miles to the east.
55 knots, we're going to rotate.
Request
We're off the ground.
full stop.
We're going to climb at 60
And we have...
until we're about 50 feet off the ground.
5290, Victor Metro Tower, down.
Tower 390, expect.
We're 50 feet off the ground, so we're going to level off a little bit, and we're going to be aiming to climb about 70, 75 knots.
Okay.
So,
Enter midfield, left traffic
Balloon?
for 12 left, 529.
Oh, yeah.
damn party balloon over the airfield.
Right.
Tower, Skyhawk 390, expect, ready to take off northbound.
Number 3908, Quebec Metro Tower, number 2, hold short, runway 12 left.
Number 2, hold short, 12 left.
For 9 Delta Delta, proceed on course. That's 9 Delta Delta, right turn on course approved.
Right turn on course approved, 269 Delta Delta.
Wind check.
Wind 120 at 15.
I like it when the airport's busy. Fun.
Cessna 38 Romeo, do you just want 130?
Is this a busy day?
Didn't copy that Tower 3 Romeo.
Cessna 38 Romeo, you just want one turn in the pattern, is that correct?
One turn of the pattern and then north, 3 Romeo.
38 Romeo, left close traffic approved, sir, and I'll call your base.
Left closed traffic, 3 Romeo.
So he's telling me left closed traffic, he's going to do one run on this runway. So left closed traffic means he wants me on the left downwind for the runway we just departed. He didn't move us to
Niner Delta Delta.
the parallel runway.
Alright, we'll see you later, 269 Delta Delta.
So we're doing
90 Victor, if you didn't copy, sir, enter the midfield left traffic pattern for runway 12 left.
Enter midfield, left traffic pattern for runway 12 left, 5290 Victor.
This is the fun stuff. Okay, so we are parallel with our runway we just departed from.
Okay.
We're going to cruise up to about 80 knots or so, and then we're going to pull back. This guy is going to call my base. So we're going to be cruising here until he tells me.
Romeo, continue downwind tower, call your base. I have a couple departures departing runway 12 left before you come back in.
Continuing downwind, 3 Romeo, we'll wait for your call.
Grumman 31, Kilo Mike, Metro Tower, runway 12 left, line up and wait traffic.
God, that feedback is so loud.
Line up and wait, 12 left, 1 Kilo Mike.
So someone's leaving, someone's lining up on the runway, and someone's waiting on the runway.
Cessna 38 Romeo, continuing our downwind traffic is holding in position. Cessna 38 Romeo, continue downwind traffic as a couple of sections and aircraft holding in position.
Continuing downwind, 3 Romeo.
Freight Delta Whiskey, contact ground point 7.
Ground point 7, 8 Delta Whiskey.
31 Kilo Mike, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, 12 left, and then runway heading, 1 Kilo Mike.
Metro Tower, Skyline 282 Yankee, holding short, 12 left, taxi to the Charlie 2 Yankee.
Number 3 Romeo, turn base, runway 12 left, clear for the option.
Turning base 12 left, 3 Romeo, clear for the option. Metro Tower, Skyline 282 Yankee, holding short, 12 left.
Okay, so that thing is noisy as hell. And God, does it have a lot of feedback. Okay, so pulling back our throttle a little bit, pulling back carb heat because we're no longer applying throttle, applying a little bit of back pressure to help keep us up and keep us going a little bit slow. We're going to drop our first 10 degrees of flaps. Whee! Oh! Almost perfectly lined up.
Nice.
So the white lights are indicating to us, hey, you're high.
Okay.
We want to see 2 reds, 2 whites.
What does 2 red, 2 white indicate?
That means you're on the glide path.
Okay.
The moniker they usually have you remember, white with white, you'll fly all night. Red with red, and you're dead.
Gotcha.
So we're just high right now, so we're just going to come back and gently let ourselves calm down. See that first light turning red?
Yep.
We're waiting for one more, and then we're going to start giving it a little gas.
Do they control the lights, or is it just
Angle.
angle?
It's a mechanical device. So it's just that there's white light being shined over our heads right now. There's red light being shined under us, and we happen to be in the middle.
Right.
So all you need to do is turn them on, and they work. Oh, bug.
Bye-bye, Mr.
Oh yeah, he went super splat. So we're coming in about 70 knots, which is about where we want to be. When we get to the runway, we're going to throw that down a little more. Wind socks don't look like they're dancing too much, so that's good, so we don't have a lot of crosswind component. So when we get to the runway, we're going to pull back the throttle again, and we're going to be listening for that horn as we get right near landing. Oop, red lights, a little bit low. That's the horn. Okay, carb heat up, flaps up, clean the aircraft up a little bit, and go for throttle.
All right.
Oh, that's much better. I'm still learning how to use this radio.
A lot less noisy.
Yeah. That's just damn annoying when it's like that. Testing, testing, testing.
Testing.
Yeah.
Wind 110 at 12, testing to 17.
was in line with the runway.
What happened?
There's some gusting winds, but they're facing with us.
Gotcha. My radio's a little Do I adjust to these a little bit?
Romeo northbound approved your discretion. Northbound approved, 38 Romeo.
Sorry, I just had to respond to that. It's hard with this thing.
Okay.
The actual electrical failure is in your headset, so there's not much we can do there.
Gotcha.
I probably just need to return those back and go, hey, fix them.
Right. Your iPad is traffic 7 o'clock 2 NM. I don't know what that means.
Nautical miles.
Oh, okay.
7 o'clock is behind us. Here, hit the...
By the way, there's a bird.
There's a plane. Oh, there's a bird. Hello.
12 left, clear to land. Cessna 90, Victor, left turn, ground 0.7.
Okay, what do I hit? Or did you already hit it?
0.7529, Victor, thank you.
They close you. Oh, there you go. I'd plate. There you go. So that's us.
Oh, okay,
so we
neat.
can zoom out a little bit.
There we go. Traffic, 8 o'clock, 2 nautical miles, 900 feet below. Do you want me to tell you everything it...
No, I'm not too worried about that. It's just complaining because we're near an airport. Yeah, let me get a map.
That's 3 Romeo, frequency change approved, good flight. Frequency change approved, 3 Romeo, good day, tower.
So we're not going to climb much higher than 7,000 because we're under the Class Bravo envelope. That being said, we're getting some ludicrous climb out here today. This is great. This thing just wants to go.
Catch all aircraft at your report formation. Romeo's current altimeter 2973, current wind 110 at 17.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Take a look at your left. Left.
Yeah. Oh, wow, there's... Yeah. Is that the one we passed when we came in?
Yes.
We should draw it and give everyone cheat codes.
Right. That is cool. Okay, so we're out from the Bravo umbrella. That's good.
And we're going up to Fort Collins, is that correct?
Yep, we're in that general vicinity. I think it's fun to go over and like actually see your own house from the air and crap like that. So I figure we'll get up there. Have you marked on here? Eric's house.
Yeah. Nice. And we're going to land at the airport there and get something to eat. Is that the plan?
We'll probably actually just eat back at Broomfield once we're done. That's
Gotcha.
the best restaurant.
Yeah. All right. Sounds like a plan.
I think you're already well past Digital Globe down here.
Oh, the Westminster campus. How high are we right now?
We are at 7,300 feet above sea level. We are 2,000 feet AGL.
Okay.
There's that runway. There's that runway. So that's the Erie Airport. It's hard to see. You see there's like a row of white buildings?
Yeah.
Just beyond that is the runway.
Okay. It's hard to tell.
It's weird. You get used to seeing them from the air eventually, but... Traffic. What is he doing? He's heading into the long one, okay. So, in the old days, I used to have to look frequencies up. Nowadays, I don't do that crap anymore. Long one.
5 Papa Mike. Positioning and holding 11.
So we're about to line up with the Boulder Airport.
Okay.
It's at our left. We're not quite in line with the runway yet.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Yeah. Now I know where we are.
So 287 is just down beneath us to the right.
Right. And that's Longmont right there.
Yep, that's Longmont directly ahead of us.
Cool. Yep, now we're lined up, or almost, or we're past it.
Yep.
How fast are we traveling? 90 knots?
100 above the ground. So that's like just shy of 120 miles an hour.
Gotcha.
Traffic blue to Calpon, downwind 11, touch and go Longmont.
So we're not in a towered environment. The people we're listening to are all pilots.
Traffic 47 Echo, short approach, runway 11. I'm currently being the numbers Longmont.
They're announcing where they are and what they're doing and working with each other to avoid hitting each other.
Gotcha. Is that the airport down there?
That's correct. That's Longmont. So there's an aircraft climbing kind of in front of us and low. I don't think it's a factor. I don't think. I don't see him though. So I can see DG down there.
Yeah, I'm looking,
So you can see Hover and the diagonal.
Yeah.
And where they meet.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I was looking for Oscar Blues. I can see the silo.
Traffic blue to Calpon base 11, touch and go Longmont.
Short final, runway 11, 47 Echo, 1 more traffic.
Traffic?
Yep.
What the hell is this guy doing? Sorry.
No problem.
G-forces, yay!
I feel the G-forces.
Yeah. We're doing a rather aggressive turn right now.
Calpon is final 11, touch and go Longmont.
Because this guy and I were like level. When I finally found him, we were straight and level facing towards each other. And it's like, what are you doing, bub? So we're going to do a loop around.
Longmont traffic, 47 Echo, departure leg, runway 11, left traffic, Longmont.
Where is he now?
He's climbing, circling up there. Right there. He's a skydiving plane. He's just crossed above the clouds, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the skydivers out there pretty frequently.
That's the plane they come out of.
Nice.
Now, he might be doing a hop and pop right now. They jump out of the aircraft and immediately pop their parachute.
Gotcha.
They're at like 4,000 or 5,000 feet right now, so they could be doing that. But I haven't heard an announcement yet.
I'm assuming they have to make an announcement before people actually jump out the plane.
It's a good idea for them to do so.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 47 Echo, turning left crossman, runway 11, touch go Longmont, short approach.
Oh yeah, I see the airport.
Yeah.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 47 Echo, turning left downwind, runway 11, touch go Longmont.
Yeah, we're just passing over Ken Pratt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is really weird to see everything from up here.
Everything looks like toys.
Yeah.
Longmont traffic 47 Echo, being the numbers 11 left downwind, short approach Longmont.
That has to be Mountain View Avenue that we're passing over right now.
It could be. I don't know.
Longmont traffic, Blue Decathlon is downwind 11, number 2, touch and go Longmont.
I think it's Mountain View because we're just about to pass 9th. I think. Is Mountain View north or south of 9th?
Mountain View is 13th Avenue.
Fair enough. So yeah, we haven't passed Mountain View yet. We're about to. Yeah, because Snarf's is on it, and we're literally passing over it right now.
Right. And County Road 1 is that one by the side of the lake, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, so then...
That connects up to 66th.
Yeah. Looking... oh, there's... okay. Oh wow, now I found my old Starbucks store. Way down there.
You ever know someone named Amy Radenbacher?
No I don't.
Okay.
There's the
she worked at Fuzzy's, not Starbucks.
There's the Walmart down there.
Yep.
Longmont traffic, Blue Decathlon base, 11, touch and go Longmont.
Yep, and I can see those solar those solar arrays.
Yep.
Those are new within the last year or so.
That's cool.
Longmont traffic 47 Echo, rolling runway 11, departure straight out Longmont.
47 Echo is the plane I learned to fly on. That's how I got my license.
Ah.
It's a rental aircraft out of Longmont. You see it up all the time.
Gotcha.
And Longmont traffic, Blue Decathlon final, 11, touch and go Longmont.
Is it alright if I take a picture of my
By all means,
hometown?
whatever you want. If you want a different angle or a different view, give me a heads up. We can set it up.
This is fine for right now.
Also, take a look at the picture after you capture it.
Longmont traffic,
Yeah, exactly.
47 Echo, departure straight out, departure to south Longmont.
Oh, I caught the propeller in that shot there.
Yeah, that's why I said to take a look at it. You can't see the propeller because your eye, trims it out. That thing can see it fine. Here,
Yeah.
let me turn to the left, and you'll have a much better view out your right.
Okay. There, I got a good shot. Thank you.
Nice. No worries.
Attention Longmont traffic, expect skydiving in 2 minutes. Please use caution and avoid overflights Longmont.
That's the skydivers.
Ah,
United Airlines is flying over us about 6,000 feet above us right now.
Up of 11, we'll be departing to the north-northwest aerobatic area, Longmont.
Filtering it out for us.
I see a pattern in farm field above, west of my house.
Yep.
I never knew there was a pattern there. I can see the circular striations in the field. Really cool.
Very neat.
Had no clue those were there.
All any circular field is going to show them, it's both the patterns from the watering and partly the ruts from
the wheels.
Yeah, the thing that's actually circling.
Right. I can almost make out my house. Very cool.
It's always interesting to get to see it from a different perspective, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think I know which one is mine because of the gigantic maple tree that's turning red. There's only 2 of them on our end of the block. This, the railroad track down here has not been used in years. The railroad company shut down in around 2009 when the recession hit.
Yep.
And there's a train parked further down the track that's just been there for 7 years.
Yep, they just abandoned it and leave it where it's going to be.
Yep. Problem is there's a middle school and an elementary school next to the parked cars. And they got in trouble because students were climbing on it and shit. And so the parents got all pissed off, like, why are you letting our kids climb on these things? Like, well, don't let your kid, like, tell your kid not to be dumb.
Right? Good luck telling parents that.
I know. Yep, yep. Very cool. Thank you.
No worries.
I actually had to search, like, which one is mine? And now we're going to turn north, I'm assuming, eventually?
We can go wherever you want at this point.
Ah.
Where the hell is my hazard indicator? Hazard. There we go. Thank you. So we're outside of Denver's umbrella a little bit now. The next envelope is 10,000 feet, so we're at 7,500. So we got plenty of room to climb there.
Do you ever fly over the mountains at all?
We can. It gets a little bit bumpy, and there's only so far we can go because the mountains go up, and we can't go that high.
Right. No, we don't have to go up there today. Just, you know,
right?
Where do you fly in general?
Generally speaking, it's out here along the Front Range. Like I've gone up to Cheyenne. I've gone down to Colorado Springs. Where is radar? Anything going up there? Oh, not until Cheyenne. Cool.
Longmont traffic, Blue Decathlon is 5 north-northwest, aerobatics 10 at 10,000 to 7,000 Longmont.
He's over there. I don't see him, I just know he's over there somewhere.
Are those the divers again?
No, I don't know what the Decathlon's doing. He's an aerobatic airplane. They can do like loops and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Now that town down there, is that Berthoud?
Where are we over?
It's got to be Berthoud.
It could be Berthoud. It doesn't show up on my map. Yes,
Okay. Wave to Jake. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Longmont traffic to Haviland 5, Papa Mike, turning on for left downwind 11. We're dropping out of 9,000 for 66. Longmont.
Longmont traffic, blue decathlon, aerobatics 5 north-northwest, 1010,000, 7,000, Longmont.
There's a puddle, or it looks purple down there.
Probably like a, I don't know, maybe some kind of storage yard or something.
Yeah.
What the hell that is?
Longmont traffic to Haviland 5, Papa Mike, midfield, left downwind 11, Longmont.
Because the mound that's kind of white with the black specks on it, the black specks are tires, and the white is a tarp that they put over the top, so that should be manure that they cover, and then they put tires over it, and then we'll let it turn into mulch to fertilizer.
Yeah.
They do that near my house too, so that's probably what that is. I don't know what the hell, I don't know why that lake is purple though.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
It's an artificial vision system.
Okay.
So if we were to fly into a cloud, I could technically fly on this thing, like, okay.
Gotcha.
I can see what the horizon is and bullshit like that. I just never played with it before.
Cool.
Anyway, do you want to take over for a while?
5 Papa Mike, left base, 11, Longmont.
Okay, what do I do?
Okay, so, rudders, don't worry about it. I'll take care of that. I'm really just following this instrument anyway, so I'm just keeping us coordinated. Rudders don't turn us. It seems like they would turn us because I can point the nose of the aircraft in different directions, but it doesn't actually mean we turn.
And what turns the rudder? Is it the pedals or is it this?
Pedals.
Okay, so
you don't have to worry about the pedals. Don't worry about that.
Okay. And then what do these turn?
So this, pulling back, pulls us up.
Okay.
Pushing forward, makes us go down.
Right.
Turning left puts us into a left roll.
Okay.
Longmont traffic,
right,
5 Papa Mike,
puts us to a right roll.
Okay.
The only other thing is that this is our trim. So if I do this, it's kind of like I've pulled back. If I do this, it's kind of like I've pushed forward.
Okay.
So I shouldn't have to fight this control all the time. It should just kind of do it at once.
Right.
Either way, your aircraft.
My aircraft.
Your aircraft.
And Longmont traffic, blue decathlon 5 north-northwest, aerobatics 1010,000 to 7,000, Longmont.
There we go.
Yep.
I realized I was pulling back a little bit too much.
Okay, airport.
This is really weird to get used to.
I know, right? Unicom.
Are those lots of farm fields?
Yep. Those lines, you see the parallel lines?
Yeah, the big old stripes.
Yep, farmer fields. I think they alternate what they're doing on different segments to help them.
Sure. Well, what they do in my town is 1 year they farm one field, and then the next year they leave that alone, and then they do the other one.
Downwind left traffic over the warehouse for 15.
Are we climbing, or is this going...
You're oscillating.
Yeah.
You're going between climbing and descending. You're fine.
I'm trying to find the middle ground here.
So, generally speaking, if you're pushing or pulling, you're not maintaining an altitude.
Okay.
So what you do is you kind of let go, like, okay, we're climbing a little bit right now, so we can just take this, gently push that forward, and see where that gets us. And just kind of like let the plane equalize out.
Right.
Like, okay, we're coming down a little bit, so let's pull back gently, and then we can let go again. And so what we're looking to do is we're looking to do small course corrections.
Right.
NOCO traffic, Cessna 325 Sierra Pop is on the crosswind. We'll be turning downwind for 15.
And is that Loveland or Fort Collins?
Up ahead?
Yeah.
Should be Fort Collins.
Okay. Wow.
Maybe Loveland? I think we're just about over Loveland.
Okay.
And then we're approaching Fort Collins.
That sounds
Gotcha.
like a dawn.
I know you. NOCO traffic, to hotel. Downwind for runway 15.
Ow!
What was that?
Two people trying to transmit at the same time.
Ow.
Their radios are fighting each other.
How's this?
You can do what you want. Like, we don't have to maintain an altitude. We're under air traffic control, so they don't care. We're just kind of going wherever we want to go. Like that? That's cool. Don't mind me, I'm just fucking with things.
Whoa.
Whee!
Okay, your aircraft.
My aircraft.
Your aircraft.
Yeah, all you're doing is you're hitting turbulence. Like, you're not doing anything wrong.
Right.
Like I said, this is how I fly most of the time. Like, I'm not actually doing anything. The plane wants to kind of fly straight and level.
Right.
We are 4,000 feet AGL, so we're not in the TFR. I turned our heat on, by the way, which is why things are getting a little toastier in here.
I felt that, yeah.
NOCO traffic, pipeline 62 Hotel, center of the base, left traffic, 15, full stop, NOCO.
NOCO traffic 325 is on base, turning final for runway 15.
Did you see the 182, 200 feet to your north?
What is that large structure glistening in the sunlight?
A lake?
Oh, that's a lake.
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
miles per hour across the ground.
Cool.
If you get with the wind, you can haul some ass.
Right.
So this, I believe, is Horseshoe Reservoir. That big lake going up that way.
No,
Yeah.
traffic 62 Hotel.
I think the thing you saw was Carter.
Left.
Okay.
Or maybe that's Carter. I don't know.
The hotels turn a crosswind for 15, no go.
So many things to look at.
I know, right?
Camera was trying to focus on the propeller instead of the mountains.
It's hard when you're looking out ahead of yourself. Plus the windshield has some detail to it, so
Still
try to lock in on that.
15, full stop, no go.
I'm wondering if that's the beginning of the storm we're supposed to get tonight.
It could be, all that stuff is generally heading in that direction. Oh, that could be right this whole way, bastards.
It could.
We're that way. Okay, so that thing you saw was not Carter. I don't know what reservoir that is.
Which lake is the one that you went jet skiing on?
Carter.
Carter, okay.
NOCO traffic 325 Sierra Pop is off runway 15 at altitude.
And Lima traffic, Blue Decathlon is base for runway 11 full stop. Nice short field landing there.
Norco traffic, King Air 440, Whiskey Whiskey, 10 miles to the southwest. 15. And now, 16 Quebec is 12 miles to the north.
And Lima traffic, Blue Decathlon is final 11 full stop Longmont.
60 hotels.
Zero Romeo Mike on short final.
Affirmative.
Alright, it's the Otter. I can't see you. I'm just stopping at Alpha 2.
I've got you inside here. I'm going to try to make Alpha 3.
Where are we over now? Are we over Boulder? Or no?
Boulder's down there. Longmont's over there. We're kind of heading up towards the hills. I guess we're up towards, oh, it's up here, actually. Oh, towns are up here.
I have no idea. The town I grew up in was Netherlands. That's,
way up there.
yeah.
My sister lived there for about, I don't know, 5-6 months.
Yeah?
Yep.
Does she live in a house or like there's no apartment?
Oh, she bought a house.
Oh, okay.
Longmont traffic to Havilland 5 Papa Mike crossing 1129 Alpha 2 to Bravo 2.
So this is cool. So this is tuned to a radio instrument. What this is doing is this is listening to a VOR at BJC. The bottom heading indicator about 340, that's our heading from the airport right now. Like if you were to go to the airport and heading in 340 towards us, you could eventually get to us.
Okay, cool.
And it's bumpy up here. Turn back towards the mainland. And so what you can do is if I put this same heading on our actual compass, this line should approximately lead us straight to Broomfield.
Cool. So you have to keep this line centered there?
Yep, so what we do is everything in this cockpit is chase the line. So this little ball, if it's outside the center, I step on it.
Right.
So if it's on the right side, I step on the right. If on the left, I step on the left. Same thing here. If this line is to the right, we have to chase to the right. If this line is to the left, we have to go to the left.
Gotcha.
It kind of indicates where your course is. Or, you get some really fancy stuff and go, okay, let's look for a BJC. Go direct BJC. And let's go back to our navigation. So now we're GPS tracking to BJC. It's not the navigation equipment that matters anymore. This thing doesn't do a damn thing. But this little purple line and this line here both tells us how to get there.
Okay.
So I'm wandering slightly off course. The course to the left. If I turn to the left,
there we go.
it'll chase it down. But it can be confusing because now I'm on course. BJC is that way. But now I'm off. I'm at my course, but I'm not with my course. And so now it's headed there. So what we can do is just look at it on a map.
Ah.
Now it's really easy to see where we're headed, where our course is, and how to get onto it.
Right.
This piece of equipment is 16 grand.
I don't doubt it.
That does not get it installed. Probably another 20 total to get it in this aircraft. Because we had to install the GPS antenna, we had to install all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Interesting.
The equipment and then all the support material and everything like that.
Yep.
Is that out there? That's Longmont. We're right there?
Kind of in that direction, yes.
Yeah.
I look where the hell Carter is. Oh, we're over it. Never mind. Hard to recognize with the shore. So this lake that we're over on top of right now,
right.
This is where we went jet skiing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know when they're going to get the boat out again.
Traffic, Haviland 5, Papa Mike, departing 11, Longmont.
We're not going to use our navigation thing. We don't care about that. Flight plan. I get rid of you. There. There's someone 2 nautical miles west of us.
I see him.
Yep, traffic in sight.
Yep.
Oh.
Looks like he's going the opposite direction.
He's actually headed towards us.
Oh, well then he's going like a bat out of hell.
See that little arrow? That's him.
Ah, okay. Wait, is he the arrow that's filled in with white or gray?
You're the one that's pointed up. He's the one doing this.
Okay. So is there a third plane? Because I see one here, us in the center. Then there's that one, and then there's one further east.
Yep, that is 46 Zulu. 2,000. That -20 means 2,000 feet below us.
Okay.
Just generally speaking, you only navigate to within 100 feet of your targets.
Does that mean he's going above us?
Slightly.
Slightly.
I don't trust it too much. I see him. He's behind us. There's another guy coming up towards us now. He's at 6 nautical out. He's about 1,800 feet below us. So is there anything else we definitely want to go check out or see while we're up here?
I don't know what all the good spots.
It's just there's anything, and it's like, hey, I know there's this place out here. Let's go look at it.
Right.
Well, like, let's go fly over Boulder. Boulder's kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean,
No TFRs over there right now.
Go check out my old camp.
Yep. Okay, so find nearest Intercom. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm preparing frequencies ahead of us for use.
The airport down there, that's the Longmont Airport, correct?
That's Longmont, that is correct.
All right.
I can always find it really easily because you just look for the town, and it's just south of all the marshland.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if that's technically marshland, but the marshy-looking things.
I never knew that there was actually a marsh down there.
There's a lot of water in Colorado. I don't think a lot of people quite appreciate it.
Right. I am actually surprised. I had no idea that there were all these lakes over here on the west side of us.
Yeah.
Never knew that they were all over there.
I'm going to do a quick little turn right now. Down to our left, there's a truck doing a dump run by that little...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Like a gravel pit or something?
I don't know.
Huh.
Some kind of, I don't know.
How do I?
I can see a school. That's easy to spot.
Yep. Oh, I see you. That's the decathlon out there. It's kind of hard to see. I can see him reflect towards us every now and then. Yellow. He's very hard to see. He's just out there maneuvering. Oh, I lost him in dirt patch. Yeah, but he's out there.
I can't see him.
That guy.
Okay. Does give you a new perspective on the area.
Yep.
Being up this high. When we get over the campus of CU, there's the observatory where I used to work. It'll be pretty obvious because it's right next to the planetarium, and they'll be the only two domes on the campus. The planetarium is going to be the large one, kind of silver, and it's spiky. The observatory is the smaller one, and it's white.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. That's where I used to work, and I used the telescope in there for about a year. Spent many nights up until 3 a.m. at that telescope.
Boulder traffic, 707 Echo Charlie's turning left downwind runway 8 number 2 behind Cherokee.
I see Denver way out there, I think, right?
Oh, yep.
All the skyscrapers.
They look so small.
They do. They look really close. I always have this idea that it's really far away, but it's not.
Right?
Can you see DIA from here, or is that hard?
I know where it is. I didn't see it.
Because if Denver is there, then DIA would be over that way, right?
Yep.
Traffic Cherokee 494 is turning left base for runway 8 Boulder.
And I'm assuming it's a big, it's a no-no to fly near there, right?
Yeah, we can't get really close, unfortunately.
Yeah. I love DIA. I love to go there. Everyone else is like, oh, I have to go to DIA. I'm like, why? It's a great place. I love going there.
To give you an idea of why we don't go there, nearest.
Oh, is this?
Traffic Cherokee 494 is turning final for runway 8 Boulder.
Is the comm channel for DIA? Oh no.
Go. We want to approach.
Traffic, 7 Echo Charlie turning left base for 8 Boulder number 2.
Not sure this frequency is active right now.
That's at 790 WFR, she radar contact, climb maintain Papa 230.
It's actually not really busy right now, it's kind of cool. Usually this frequency is like a bee's nest of activity.
Right.
That is 1039, thanks for the help, contact Denver Center 128.37, good day.
2837, yeah, 1039, take care.
So these pilots that we're listening to right now, these are commercial pilots. These are flying like Delta and United and shit like that.
Right.
That's at 790, clear direct to solar. Number 49 Romeo, you can proceed direct Centennial if you like.
49 Romeo is going to Colorado Springs for Centennial.
Oh, okay, thanks. I have the right thing written down.
I know where it's 49 Romeo.
What?
Controller didn't know where the guy was going.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. It's just like, hey, if you like, you can do direct. The guy's like, I'm not going to that airport. The controller's like, oh.
Traffic Cherokee 494.
Well, never mind.
Clear runway 8 Boulder.
Take departure 128.25.
get that guy off our radio stack. Next thing we're going to need is BAC frequency status. We are literally flying over the Boulder Airport right now.
Yeah?
Yep. There's actually someone departing on one of the runways. See if I can get you a better angle.
Boulder traffic, so plane 37 Yankee, cross run over the number 8, flying a side left approach, landing on glider 8, Boulder.
Alright, yeah, now I see the observatory in the
Boulder traffic, Diamond Star 7 Echo Charlie is turning left, crosswind for left downwind, runway 8, Boulder. Yeah, and I used to work right down there also. That's the Laboratory for Atmospheric and Space Physics.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's you see the three little ponds, or sorry, the four ponds?
Yep.
It's the one next to that last pond right there. That's where I used to work.
Very cool.
And also Chris Sawyer used to work there too.
Oh, neat.
But not in that exact building. He worked in one
Boulder
further
traffic,
down the street.
7 Echo Charlie, midfield left downwind, runway 8, Boulder.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 6316 Sierra is just east of the Boulder Reservoir.
Alpha Vortec out of service, mile high Vortec out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have it information Romeo. Metro Airport, that is information Romeo. 2146 Zulu, wind 10013. Visibility unrestricted. 2000 scattered. Temperature 18, dew point -2. Altimeter 2973. Visual approaches runway 12 left in use. Hazardous weather available for Colorado.
Wind 140 at 15.
Crane 0.9 miles south-southeast of Metro Airport, 300 feet AGL. Additional crane 1.3 miles west-northwest of Metro Airport, 285 feet AGL. Alamosa Vortec out of service. Mile high Vortec out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have it information Romeo.
Oh yeah, there's the huge turbine down there.
Yep. I know a guy who works on those.
Really?
Yep. He's a jackass. Oh god, I don't like that guy.
What do those power actually?
Nothing, they're experimental.
Oh, that's
They
it.
might actually sell power to the grid, I don't know, but they're there to run experiments on.
I was going to say, like, it's one big one and smaller ones. Like, what on earth do they power?
Yep, that's the Siemens facility out here.
Gotcha.
Siemens Electric.
That company sounds familiar. Who used to...
You cut out.
Yeah, sorry. That company sounds familiar. Who used to work there?
I know a guy named Chris Lapanzi who currently works there.
Gotcha. He the jackass?
He's the jackass.
Oh, no.
Oh god, I don't like. You know the kind of guy who every time he talks he has to be right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, you'll say one thing wrong and he'll try to disprove everything you just said. It's like, oh, okay, your technicality is correct. It may be interesting. But everything else you just said is wrong.
Is he an engineer or is he a manager or?
Engineer.
Engineer.
Probably a good one. I mean, he knows his stuff. He's very book smart.
Just doesn't know how to deal with people.
Yeah, he just doesn't know to shut up.
The flat tops out there, is that the golden area?
Echo, turn left on Alpha 5.
The golden area, sorry.
7 traffic, mile and a half final.
There is a...
turn left on 5.
That's fine, we don't need it to listen.
Contact ground.
Gotcha. There is a, I think I told you about it, there is a train museum out there.
I know exactly where it is. We're going to go fly over it.
Cool. It's at the, I don't know exactly where it is geographically, but it's, I think, at the base of that plateau.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right next to the Coors plant.
Yes, 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 yes.
I've been there like 3 or 4 times. My nephews love trains.
It's a really great place. I've been going there ever since, well, as long as I can remember, actually.
Right? I've been going there since I came out here, but that was only like 6 years ago.
That place is great, and if your nephew likes trains, have you ever been to the Georgetown Loop in Georgetown?
No, we'd like to though.
It is a really nice place. I've been there multiple times as well, ever since I was a kid also. It's really cool. The engines that they have out there is they're Shea engines.
Yeah.
So the drivers, you know, instead of being horizontally mounted on the outside and do this, right? They're on the side, and there's 3 or 4 of them, and they're mounted vertically up and down.
Yeah.
And what they do is that they drive then a propeller shaft that then runs the entire length of the engine along the side.
And they shoot direct drive off those.
Right, and so they're meant for going up steep inclines with a lot of cargo behind. So they only do like a maximum of like 11, 12 miles per hour, but they don't need to be fast. They just need to go uphill a lot and very effectively. The trestle that they have out there is very high, and it goes over a creek. If your nephew is scared of heights, it will freak him out.
I don't know if they're scared of heights or not. So it should be between these 2 plateaus is where the Coors plant is. The train museum should be just off to the left of there.
Okay. There's a nice shot of Denver.
Oh.
Metro Tower, Seminole 2882 Charlie, approximately 10 miles to the north, inbound for touch and goes with Romeo.
Seminole 2882 Charlie, Metro Tower, join left base for 12 left.
Okay, left base for 12 left for 82 Charlie.
Affirmative.
Great, left base for 12 left, there'll be 2 touch and goes and a full stop for 82 Charlie.
Roger.
There's a dam right down there. I had no idea about that.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dang.
Rocky Mountain Tower, Centurion 477 Mike Alpha, we are ready for departure on 12 left.
Centurion 477 Mike Alpha, Metro ground, on course approved, on 12 left, clear for takeoff.
On course, and we are cleared for takeoff on 12 left, 7 Mike Alpha.
All right, can we see the Coors plant?
Down there.
So the plant is next to the lake?
No, I think it's like up nestled in along these, I believe anyway, it's up nestled along that stuff.
Right. All right, I think I see the
plant.
yeah. And the museum should be where, you think?
It's down the road a little bit from there. It'll be on your right. It's not very big.
Right.
782 Charlie, runway 12 left, clear touch and go, they make left traffic.
Was that for 82 Charlie coming in?
No, 82 Charlie, affirmative, runway 12 left, clear touch and go, they make left traffic.
12 left, clear for touch and go, and we'll make left
I think I see it.
82 Charlie, thank you.
Yes. There.
On that side of the road, right?
Yep, just north of the pond.
Yep.
Yep. A small little thing, but that's where all the railroad cars are.
Yep. I could tell it was, I could see all the cars, in a straight line.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, I see trains. Yeah, wow, it is really not that big.
No.
Centurion 7 Mike Alpha, frequency change approved, good flight.
Okay, frequency change approved, good 7 Mike Alpha.
And Denver's on 126.1 for flight following.
26.1, 7 Mike Alpha.
Flying over this weird like plateau thing. Looks like a bunch of like hiking trails and shit all along it.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. This is very cool, man. Thank you.
Oh, it's always fun to get up. That's a lot of fun when you actually get to like go do something, but
Right.
just getting up to fly is always fun.
Exactly. Well, it's just like the way I like to drive my car, even if I'm not going anywhere. I just want to get out and drive.
Right.
I imagine it's the same. Like, I just want to go up and fly.
1.7.
Okay, 180 and we'll switch to 0.7 tank to take over.
There is a massive street here. What street is that? Do you know? Is that Colfax?
No idea. It's whatever the hell runs straight through Denver.
It might be Colfax.
Wind 110 at 12.
I don't believe I get. Oh, I do get a street map.
Oh no, wait, is it? No, that's not Colfax. Colfax would be more like the small one right here, not that one. That one.
Check on your phone.
I do not know.
Aircraft Metro Tower information. Sierra South current altimeter 2974, wind 100 at 12.
Now is that that's the Broncos stadium right there? Yeah.
They have a TFR for tomorrow.
Oh, cause Sunday Broncos game.
Yep.
Aha.
But it's not active right now, so we can fly over.
Sweet.
What I'm gonna do is we're gonna loop around Denver and then head home.
All right. Cool.
Wind 110 at 12.
Outside air temperature -13. 2228 Zulu, 40 northwest of Denver, 737, reported moderate turbulence, flight level 250 to 13,000. Advise, on initial contact you have Sierra. Metro Airport information, Sierra 2247 Zulu, wind 120 at 15, temperature 18, dew point -2, altimeter 2974, remarks. Alto cumulus standing lenticular distance southwest through northwest over mountains. Visual approach in use, landing runways 12 left and 12 right.
Pilots inbound from the south who are operating on runway 12 right may be assigned a tower frequency of 123.905. Notices to airmen. Cranes, multiple locations in the vicinity of Metro Airport, especially west of the airfield, up to 300 feet AGL. Check NOTAMs for more information. Hazardous weather information is available from Flight Service Airmets in effect for Colorado and surrounding states. Almosa VORTAC out of service. Mile High VORTAC out of service. Pilot reports 22.
All right, now I know where we are. That street is got to be Spear. No, sorry, not. Go away.
Temperature -13.
Is it?
228 Zulu, 40 northwest of Denver, 737.
Because I can see the convention center.
Yep.
It's right down there.
Advised on initial contact of Sierra. Metro Airport information, Sierra 2247 Zulu, wind 120 at 15, temperature 18, dew point -2, altimeter 2974, remarks. Alto cumulus standing.
There's Coors Field.
Through northwest of the mountains. Visual approach in use, landing runways 12 left and 12 right. Pilots inbound from the south who are operating on runway 12.
Just past the Broncos.
Assigned a tower frequency of 123.905. Notices to airmen. Cranes, multiple locations in the vicinity of Metro Airport, especially west of the airfield, up to 300 feet AGL. Check NOTAMs for more information. Hazardous weather information is available from Flight Service Airmets in effect for Colorado and surrounding states. Almosa VORTAC out of service. Mile High VORTAC out of service. Pilot reports 2205 Zulu 40 northwest of Denver, 737 reported light RIME seen at flight level 180, outside air temperature -13. 2228 Zulu 40 northwest of Denver, 737 reported moderate turbulence, flight level 250 to 13,000. Advised on initial contact of Sierra.
That is a lot of new apartment.
Right.
It seems like every time I drive down to Denver, I always spot a new building. Oh, hey, there's the museum.
I think I've driven into Denver proper maybe 3 times.
Really?
Oh yeah, I rarely go into Denver.
Charlie 2 Charlie, runway 12 left, clear for the option.
12 left, clear for the option for 82 Charlie, thank you.
Metro ground, tag 50901 Echo, holding short at 12 left on runway 3, request clearance to taxi back to Western.
Tag 50901 Echo, Metro Tower, cross runway 12 left on runway 3, contact ground point 7.
Crossing 12 left, get off Bravo 3, down ground. And for 50901 Echo, we'll cross 12 left and on runway 3 and hold short the other side, contact ground on 1217.
Tower Mooney 231 Charlie Sierra, about 6-7 miles to the west, inbound full stop.
Mooney 231 Charlie Sierra, Metro Tower, welcome back. Make it straight in for runway 12 left, number 2 for the runway.
Thank you, number 2, and straight in for 12 left, Mooney 231 Charlie Sierra.
Metro Tower.
Is the Capitol building?
Yep, that's it, right down there.
Cool.
So, if that's the Capitol, then that street, that's Colfax right there.
Yep.
Yep, and Convention Center.
Wind 110 at 13.
Oh, there's the art building. Right there, that weird looking thing, right down there.
Cool. Oh, yep, I see it.
That one that looks like a jagged crystal.
Yep.
Mooney 1 Charlie Sierra, traffic holding position ahead.
What was the position for Mooney 231 Charlie Sierra?
That's a correction. Mooney 1 Charlie Sierra, traffic will be holding in position ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, now I know what that is. That thing right there, the big oval,
Yep.
that is the aquarium, I do believe.
That's cool. I've never actually been to that.
You know what? It used to be really nice, but a couple years after... Whoa.
Yeah, someone tried to talk to someone else.
A couple years after they opened, they were going to close down because they didn't have enough cash. Actually, no, that's not the aquarium. The aquarium is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, they were going to go out of business, but everyone was like, no, and so everyone went back and they got enough business to stay there. But then they were like, we want to make sure this never happens again. So they tried to appeal to kids more. So it went from like a really cool place to learn to sort of child theme park. So it's nowhere near as enjoyable as it used to be, unfortunately.
Oh, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. I wish it was the way it used to be, but it's not.
Metro Tower, Cessna 513 Romeo is 10 miles to the southeast, inbound, full stop.
Cessna 513 Romeo, Metro Tower, tower zone 123.95 from south.
3 Romeo did not catch that frequency.
Cessna 3 Romeo, 123.95 from the south side.
12395, south side, 3 Romeo.
I have never heard them use two frequencies. 1, 2, 3, 9, 5.
What have they not done before?
I've never heard two frequencies here.
Rocky Mountain Tower, Cessna 513 Romeo is with you 10 miles southeast, inbound with Sierra, full stop.
Cessna 513 Romeo, Metro Tower, ident, and make right traffic, runway 12 right, maintain at or above 7,000.
Make right traffic for 12 right and ident, 38 Romeo, and we will stay at or above 7,000. 38 Romeo.
This is 38 Romeo, ident observed, 4 miles southeast of Stanley Lake, altitude indicates 7,500.
Copy, 38 Romeo.
There's nothing I had to say back to him. I'm like, I don't know, copy, sure. Okay, so what just happened is I reached out to the airfield, and they came back, and they're like, you're on the wrong frequency. I'm like, we have two frequencies here? Since when? I've literally never had that happen before, so okay. He tells me, 12395, I'm not ready for this. I'm like, okay, I didn't copy that at all. He comes back, okay. Contact tower 12395. Okay, 12395. Tune to them, same thing. Hello tower, I'm so-and-so, I'm with Sierra. Inbound, full stop. So I'm inbound to your airport. This is where I am. I'm in for a full stop. He says ident, so I push the center ident button. That just makes me go big on his radar for a second. I'm like, hi, I'm me.
Right.
So he's looking for that.
Yeah, I can see the tower now.
Yep. So he's looking for me to stay at or above 7,000 on the way in. And he's asking for right traffic on 12 right. Okay, sure.
Cessna 839er, runway 12 right, cleared touch and go, wind 120 at 15.
Clear for touch and go, 12 right, 839er.
But he's talking to someone else who's just...
38 Romeo, traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles, 6,400 indicated, turning right downwind Cessna.
I'm looking out for that, 38 Romeo.
He just told me where traffic was. I'm like, I don't see it.
Where is it supposed to be?
Oh, kind of up to here. That guy he's talking about. I'm going to drop down to around 7,000 now that we're closer to his airfield. What is their pattern anyway? Pattern altitude is 6,600. I do not have that traffic in sight. He's no factor. I don't know where he is.
He's below us, right?
A little bit.
Cessna 38 Romeo, cancel altitude restrictions. Cessna still 2 miles ahead on the downwind. Runway 12 right, number 2, cleared to land.
Canceling altitude restrictions, setting 6,600. We're looking out for that Cessna number 2 to land on 12 right, 38 Romeo.
So I'm just repeating back what he said so that we agree with each other.
Right.
He canceled my altitude restriction, so I'm allowed to drop down now.
Okay.
So we're going to pull carburetor heat because we're not generating power anymore. I'm going to hand this to you just to hold on to.
Okay.
Because I don't need that anymore. Oh.
Traffic in sight, 38 Romeo.
I see where he is now. He's a little tiny dot.
38 Romeo, roger.
Okay, so we're at our pattern altitude. We're going to start trimming ourselves up for landing. Landing lights on. Circuit breakers, lights, carb, gas, mixture, flaps, no landing gear, trim, fuel on both. See him right now, he's coming over the golf course.
Oh, I see him. Yeah.
Okay, so we're beaming the numbers. Idle throttle. 2 turns on that. There's 10 degrees of flaps. Watch out for that crane, because he's kind of tall.
Right.
So we've already been cleared to land, so we might not hear from him again. We'll see if he talks to us. Starting our base turn. We're at a towered airport, so we don't announce. Starting our final turn. Once again, keep an eye out for that tower.
Right.
Wind check.
Wind 130 at 10, gust 15.
That's not bad. I like how you can just say that. You don't have to tell who you are. Just anyone wants a wind check, they get a wind check. So we've definitely made the runway. Ooh. These winds are squirrely. Good practice. Good practice. A little bit off center line from where I want to be, but whatever. Beautiful. Get ourselves back point center line.
Sister 8 Romeo, continue down to runway 3, turn left on runway 3, and hold short of runway 12 left. Remain this frequency.
Continue down to 3, turn on to 3. Do not cross runway 12 left. 38 Romeo will remain this frequency.
Sister 839er, runway 12 right, clear, touch and go.
12 right, clear for touch and go, 839er.
So we're looking for runway 3. I know it's down here somewhere. Those red signs, those indicate runways. Yellows are for taxiways.
Okay.
So he's telling me to turn onto runway 3. We're going to turn left onto runway 3. We are not going to cross the next runway. He's asking me to stay on this frequency. He just wants me to go over there and wait.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get kind of in the middle of this, and we're going to stop. We're going to clean up our aircraft. Okay, so I'm going to leave my taxi lights on, but landing lights...
3 Romeo, hold position and contact tower 118.6.
Hold position, contact tower 118.6. 38 Romeo. Metro Tower 38 Romeo is holding short of 12 left on runway 3. 38 Romeo.
This is 513 Romeo, Metro Tower, hold short of runway 12 left.
Holding short, 12 left, 38 Romeo.
So he's like, yeah, just sit there.
Right.
He'll get to me when he gets to me. Then our next frequency will be 2, 1, 7. Jeez, this airport got complicated. If you want, you can pull up our checklist for after landing. We can start going through that. Hit the helm button again.
This is 38 Romeo, cross runway 12 left on runway 3, contact ground point 7.
crossing 12 left, 38 Romeo, and then contacting ground on 121.7.
So looking out because we are crossing an active runway, and they are known to make...
Inbound to Metro, radio check.
Yes, sir. King Air 440, Whiskey, just passed over Longmont.
So if you hit the more button on the lower right. Yep, that's our checklist.
Air 440, Whiskey, Metro Tower ident.
Metro ground, Cessna 513 Romeo is off of 12 left on runway 3, looking to taxi to the self-serve.
This is 513 Romeo, Metro ground, taxi via Alpha Romeo 5.
Alpha Romeo 5, 38 Romeo.
There's only... I'm looking to go right there. Whatever. Okay, so he's going to get me off of his runway. Yeah, go to our back to our checklist lists. Button right there.
It says Flight Club.
Yes, hit Flight Club. Yep.
This is 5 Charlie Whiskey, no need to hold short. Continue taxiing via Alpha to runway 12 left, cross runway 3.
Alright, there's a normal...
Via Alpha, the 12 left.
After landing.
Okay. Wing flaps up.
Flaps up.
Check. Carburetor heat cold.
Carburetor heat cold. Check.
Flight plan closed.
We did not have a flight plan today, so skip.
Skipping. Carb heat off.
Carb heat is off. I think that's a repeat.
Okay. Pitot heat off.
Pitot heat was never on, so check.
Check. Flight plan closed.
We didn't open a flight plan, so skip.
Okay, and next is engine shutdown.
That one up.
Alright, avionics power switch off. Check.
Yes, I tried now. I didn't have the... Until the avionics, this switch gets turned on, you got nothing.
Right.
Okay, we don't really care about that thing testing out. Shoulder harness. But I do need to come alive so I can go talk to ground.
Metro ground, Cessna 513 Romeo is with you at the self-serve pumps, looking to taxi to the east T hangars.
This is 513 Romeo Metro ground, taxi braking via Alpha Romeo 2, cross runway 21.
Taxi via Alpha, cross runway 21 to Romeo 2, 513 Romeo.
He gave me a very confusing runway. They almost always call that runway 3. Tower's showing me all kinds of curveballs today, keeping me on my toes. Let's do beacon, position light, strobe, taxi. Those are good lights, right?
Yes, they're good lights.
we're just looking for visibility, so
right.
Keep an eye on that guy.
Right.
We're cleared to cross runway 12, so we're cleared to go over here.
Where are the strobes? Are they on the tail and
Yep.
the ends of the wings?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you really have to bark into these damn things.
I have to bark!
Oh, there you go. That's some authority. There's some money over there.
Yeah, there is some money.
That's a Cirrus, that guy kind of close to us, the three-bladed guy with the silver and white paint.
Yeah.
That's the guy with the parachute.
Oh, wow.
No idea what the other guy is. Maybe a 182.
What's the big one, the white and blue one?
That is a turboprop. I don't know what that is. It might be a carrier.
Huh.
I'm not all that fantastic at identifying things.
And what about the planes over here?
I don't know.
5584 on runway 3 to Rocky Mountain Flight School.
So 654 Metro Ground, take Spring View Bravo 3.
Runway 3 Bravo 3584.
I really want to go where this guy is, so I'm going to go first.
Okay.
You, sir, are very inconvenient. He's a tail dragger. 140, Jesus. That is an old aircraft.
How old?
Older than me, that's for damn sure. Well, to be fair, this thing is older than me too. This thing was built in the 70s.
So then that one, what, the 60s?
60s, maybe the 40s, I don't know. They're old.
Jeez.
Now, I have no idea what that thing is, but he looks cool.
I just saw that. That is bizarre looking.
Right?
Where fuselage?
Yeah, like, what the hell's up with that guy?
It's got to be cargo. They have something flat to lay your cargo down in.
Yeah.
Got to be cargo.
That guy's tail.
Yeah.
All funny looking because it's got like a flat leading edge and then a curved back edge.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountain Ground, number 304 Lima Alpha, would like to taxi the Chowdhury.
Very distinct for that kind of aircraft. They were all, the people who fly those are very proud.
Spring View Alpha Romeo 5.
Are they hard to fly?
304 Lima Alpha.
I don't think there's any difference, to be honest. Huh. They seem to be missing their aircraft. Looks like a maintenance shed, probably just a bunch of parts and shit.
Oh.
Ground Cessna 5340 Charlie, signature taxi with Sierra.
5340 Charlie Metro Ground, runway 12 left, taxi the Alpha, cross runway 3.
40 Charlie, we'll go to 12 left via Alpha, to cross 3.
And 40 Charlie, verify you had information Sierra and say direction of flight.
Sierra Charlie, we do have Sierra. We're going to stay in the pattern for a couple of touch and goes and then one full stop.
Roger.
And we are hangar 168? 167.
Yeah. Oh, well, I can line this up.
System 40 Charlie, is that a 140?
Good call.
Hey, run into the circlist.
All right, parking brake set.
Brake set.
Roger.
Check. Avionics power switch off.